Well, by having a mentor, I think my future will be better because I know I'll be able to count on someone and get too close to her. I know she'll care about what I'm doing out there.
Having a mentor is not just somebody that helps you for the moment, but that will maybe even change your life.
C-Corps is a career-focused mentoring program that matches youth with professionals in the home building and construction industry to develop a relationship geared towards helping them learn about the field and the skills and training that's needed to make them successful in the workforce. YDI as a social organization has really focused on youth and their families, bringing in the services that they need to be successful in their lives. And C-Corps made it possible for us to think about the community and what our businesses need.
Here at the local level, our HBAs are about networking and educational opportunities and making sure that the workforce in our local community is ready to go to work.
The makeup of it is perfect. You have a social organization who takes care of all the aspects of youth, recruitment of youth, addressing barriers and needs, developing career pathways. And then you have a company focused on the industry who works with professionals.
What the C-Corps does, and especially the folks who are providing the services of the C-Corps, they teach us how to be mentors. They help us understand these kids and help us relate to them. They give us the tools for being able to be good mentors.
I had some questions that they were able, to answer, like what was expected of me basically as a mentor, and what I should do or what activities we should be doing. I was scared, number one, because I want to mentor and I want to make an impression on her life, but then again, I'm not perfect myself, so it's kind of like, am I going to be good for this?
When I first heard about C-Corps, we had a presentation actually at our high school, and seeing them, the way they talked about it and stuff, made me see that a mentor would be perfect to help me succeed in life.
Basically, you can make time just out of your everyday life. I mean, an hour, a 5-minute phone call, even a simple email exchange.
When I first met Alexis, I didn't know what to think. I was told I was going to have an 18-year-old kid who was referred to me through the juvenile justice system.
I wouldn't go to school, or I'd be skipping class to go do drugs and stuff like that, messing around with my friends.
He has a 2.5-year-old daughter. He dropped out of school because he needed to support his family. And to me, that was just such an impressive, responsible perspective.
Some skills that he's actually taught me very well is to be calm and think about what I'm gonna do before I do it and think about the consequences. It's really been hard for me because over the past few years I've had a lot of problems with peer pressure. So I've learned to build up that just strength to say no when I have to say no, instead of saying yeah and just going along with it. Because most of the time when I would just go along with it is when I would end up in trouble. I was with one of my group of my friends and they were gonna go out. I wasn't gonna think about it, I was just gonna go with them. Once I was sitting there in the car thinking about that, I remember what Kim told me, think what might happen later on. And at one point I just thought to myself, I don't know what's gonna happen at the end of this night. It's better if I just stay home. And in the morning I found out that the car that they were in, they all got stopped and arrested.
For me, it's really about being a surrogate dad to a certain extent. Not in the sense of that he's my family, but whatever support I can give you, I want to give you. And whatever you do, I'm going to support you even if I don't agree with it.
C-Corps is unique in that it offers a mentoring process from people who have been down that path, who can bring the advantages to that individual and let that individual flower into whatever field they want, which could be as many as 200 different fields
The community advisory group, like any other group, has to get the word out about what they are. And these people have the connections. They have the ability to possibly get us extra funding, to get donations to keep this program going. But you need the people with the business connections to get the sponsors, the sustainability of the program in the long run.
For the most part, the members of my association are my age, mid-50s, and these kids in C-Corps are in their teens. And so we really need to kind of, aside from just the cultural differences, also kind of get over these generational differences and recognize that if we don't train these kids, if we don't welcome them into our industry, we won't have an industry. We have to understand and reach out and absorb what this new demographic is going to do for us as individuals and as an association.